catch you guys later. Yeah. Oh. Hey, excuse me. Is this seat taken?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Awesome. Thanks. So hey, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but do you mind if I ask, what's your ethnicity?
Oh, I'm Filipino.
Filipino, really? Hey, really? That's awesome, that's awesome. Oh, I'm Filipino too, that's why I asked. So, hey, you know, there's a Filipino there's a pop-up meeting for the Filipino club here on campus today, right? You should definitely come check it out. There's gonna be free lumpia and boba. It's gonna be fire. Oh my gosh.
I don't mean to interrupt your conversation or anything, but I couldn't help but overhear it all. And, well, I'm actually Filipino too. Well, anyways.
You know, you do look a little Filipino. But hey, that's fire! Dude, you should definitely come to the call-out meeting too. The both of you should. The club members love seeing new faces. Oh, I'm Randy, by the way.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Mia.
Fire, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh, man.
Hey, Mia! Wait up. So for like the Filipino call-out, I was wondering if maybe you wanted to go together?
As friends?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't really know anyone else that's going, and I don't really want to go alone, so.
I don't know. I've got a lot of chem homework and studying to do.
Oh, chem homework? I mean, it is just the first week, and I'm sure it's only just review stuff.
True, but you never know how long it'll take. And it's also chemistry. You see, I'm trying to become a chemical engineer, so it's really important for me to get this assignment in on time. And if my first assignment is late, who knows if I'll kill my chances getting into the program. You know, I don't know how long this college is supposed to take, and I don't even know if I'm even interested in joining any extracurriculars anyway. It's just a social club, right?
I see.
Hey, are you guys interested in dance?
I don't know. Maybe?
Well, there's a flyer for our upcoming exhibition. Actually, we have a demo starting right now.
Right now?
Right now!
What? Mia, we have to go check this out. Come on, let's go!
All right, everybody, give it up for our dance crew. 2XL!
Tell me the truth, baby girl, what's with you?
wasn't killing the flow. I said I really let the dough. You know I really let the dough. I'm still at the show. That's why I'm still at the show. That's why they feel at the show. I got good energy in all of my chakras. Kicking on the beat like suckers. Pulling the tits for my partners. We were what they call us monsters. I got serious stuff all over my roster. Shipping up all of the master. You ain't here to see me later cause I launched you. Bam, 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 bam. They don't be like this, my sound. Send the shot to my DJ. We gon' party all night long. They don't be like this, my sound. Diggy, diggy, da, ziggy, diggy, da. Diggy, diggy, all night long. Y'all ain't heard it like this. It's the record of the year, I'm gonna sing facts. Facts. Turn me up in my track, cause I'm finna let it go. 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 Woo!
Mama told me, not that sell word. Mama 17, 5, same color t-shirt, white. Mama told me, not that sell word. Mama 17, 5, same color t-shirt. Roll up like it, pull up, got it. Yeah, roll, chemo, cyber, chopper, and the engine. Yeah, carpet, out of dinner, top, I hate the chopper. Knock it, pocket, watching, so I gotta keep it rocky. 1995, 2005, seen it with my eyes. Dope still alive. Real mob ties, real frog eyes, real war pies, all time highs. Do it for the culture, they gon' ball like roaches. Way back when I was trapping in Toyota, I'ma hit the gas, truck can't pull me over. Space cool, Quavo, Yoda, born drinking sodas. Mama told me, mama never said, mama told you. 17, 5, same color t-shirt.
Was that not just amazing? Or what? Was that not just the coolest thing that you've ever seen?
Not really, but I guess it was a little bit interesting.
And did you see that? One of them was wearing like a shirt with a Philippine sun on it. So what if they're in the Filipino club? Do you think that maybe they'd be able to teach me how to dance? Man, dancing is so cool. Mia, you have to go to the call out with me. Please. It's gonna be so much fun. Please, please, please.
Okay, fine. If it gets you to stop harassing me about it, okay? But if it ends up taking a long time, don't expect me to stay.
Okay, yes, this is gonna be great. I'm so excited.
I was like, I don't even know the guy. Like, oh my god. Oh hey, there's some new members coming in.
Hey guys, glad you can make it. Come on in and take a seat. You guys are actually just in time because we're about to start.
All right, awesome. Man, I am so excited.
I just hope this finishes pretty soon. Wait, what the heck?
events just for you. It's gonna be fire. Let's go!
Hello everyone, my name is Nell and I am your cultural director. I teach about the Filipino culture and I choreograph all our cultural dances.
Hi everyone, my name is Josie. I'm this year's treasurer. And remember guys, you have to be introduced to me. Okay, well make sure it's worth it.
Yeah, all right. And finally, I'm Rex, your president. Don't feel free to call me Prez. I'm extremely happy that everyone here can make your event. We're happy to have you, and we'll get straight to the food. But first, cut the music. Our cultural director has a game show to be set up for us. If your team wins, then you can get your food first.
Oh, but don't worry, friends. We're just gonna go over some super basic Filipino trivia for now. It'll get progressively harder, but I believe in you all. Oh, looks like our team captains have been chosen by our officers. Excellent. Good luck to both of you.
Oh, wait, no, you're forgetting something. Music, please!
All right. Thank you, Randy. All right, question 1. The Philippines is an archipelago, meaning a group of islands. How many main groups of islands does the Philippines have?
Oh, my team knows this one. 12? Go ahead, Mia.
What? 3?
That's correct. All right, question 2. The Philippines is made up of 7,641 islands, and about 2,000 of those are inhabited. What are the names of these 3 main island groups?
I know.
Team B?
Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao.
That's correct.
Okay, geez, you know, these are so easy, even I know them.
Oh, chill, Josie. I told you they get progressively harder.
Okay, sure.
All right, question 3. The fine art of music is an undeniable, deeply rooted, profound aspect of Filipino culture. Among a grand number of masterpieces, a single song stands above the rest due to its amazing skill and musicianship, which leads us to our final question. In the classic composition performed by William Adams, Alan Lindo, Jamie Gomez, and Stacey Ann Ferguson, how many times is the word Filipino sung in the Black Eyed Peas song Bibble?
Black Eyed.
What? 1, 2...
Seriously? No one knows? Oh, well, then I guess it's a tie and everyone wins. Everyone, go get your food.
Hey, let's eat.
Well, I mean, I guess I should be happy I at least got one question right. I'm surprised at how much energy there is in this room.
Yeah, that opening sequence was really interesting.
What? Cool? Awesome? Fire? Fire! You came up with that introduction, right?
Really? That was so much fun.
Yeah, of course. And that's what this club is all about. Having fun, getting to know each other, and providing you guys with food, entertainment, and more. Which is one big happy family. Okay, maybe that introduction was a little bit over the top.
No, not at all.
But it's only because we want to entertain you guys and impress you. You know, in hopes that you'll stick around.
Oh, definitely, Randy. For sure. I'm down to join.
Awesome.
All about having fun? I guess I'll have to think about that.
Well, I hope we can convince you. I'll let you guys go eat and listen up to our presentation. Why you should join the club. Pay attention. You're in for a real show tonight. Awesome.
Hello?
Oh, hi, Anak. How are you? What are you doing right now?
Please, Dad, you're too loud. Anyway, I'm good. I'm just studying right now.
Oh, sorry, Anak. How are you? Did you eat? You want me to send you money for food?
Yes, Dad, I already ate, and no, I don't need any money. I already got a job.
Huh? Mia, you have a job? Why do you have a job? You need to be focusing on your studies, remember? What are you working? How many hours, Mia? It's okay, I can just send you money for food.
No, Dad, everything's fine. I work at the dining court, and it's really easy. Plus, I only work about 8 hours a week, so really, it's manageable. Don't worry, Dad, I need to just start gaining work experience. It's going to help me in the future for, jobs and interviews and stuff, but I'm not going to let it affect my grades.
Oh, sige, Mia, I'm gonna trust you on this one, okay? But remember, your daddy and I work very hard so we can send you to school, so don't let your grades slip, okay?
No, Dad, I won't.
So, okay, tell me, how is everything else? What's the 411? Did you make any new friends? I know it's hard for you since you, what do you say, transferred schools.
Oh, I've met a couple of people in my classes. It's not really like I'm best friends with them or anything, but it's only the first week of class, so I'm sure I'll make friends in time. Oh, and actually, I went to a Filipino club call-out on campus the other day.
Oh, a Filipino club. What is that? Do they teach you about the Philippines?
Right, it's a Filipino club. They didn't have one at my old school, so I don't know how much of a time commitment it would be. It's just a social club.
Oh, a social club. Social club for what? Like for party, for hanging out?
Dad, I don't really know. Like I said, I just went to the Filipino club call-out with a guy from my class.
Mia, a guy, a boy? Mia, you already have boyfriend? Mia, why didn't you tell me sooner?
Oh my gosh, Dad, no, he's not my boyfriend. He's just a boy from my class, and he didn't want to go alone. He kept bugging me to go to the call-out with him, so that's why I went. But seriously, Dad, he's no one.
I hope you're not just joining this club just to hang out with this boy. How many times do I have to tell you, anak, your grades are what's most important? You need to focus. You need to focus on your studies.
No, Dad. I don't even like him at all. He's just a freshman, and he's kind of annoying anyway.
Well, I'm just saying, this club is just for party and for hanging out. And I don't think you should join. I mean, it's nice to hang out with other Filipinos and such things, but, I don't want you gallivanting and wasting your time when you can be studying. Yeah, grades are what's most important. Your father and I did not have the best school in the Philippines, but you should be thankful that you can come to America and get an education here. Your father and I did not have a lot when we came to the States, but we've been working as hard as we can.
So I can have a better life. I know that.
We're just worried about you naman, Mia, that's all. Your father and I are so far away, we cannot just beat you whenever we want. You need to learn to take care of yourself. You already have a job, you have this homework, you have this social club party, and then you have this boyfriend. It's too much, Mia. Your father has been picking up so many extra hours lately so we can send you to school, but we won't be able to help pay if you need to repeat any extra years.
No, Dad, I'm not going to fail any of my classes. I'm going to graduate on time.
Mia, you don't know that for sure. Anything could happen. It's only the first week of class. It's only going to get harder later on.
Okay, Dad. Okay. Fine. I'm focusing on my studies, and I'm not even planning on joining the club anyway. I just went to the call-out, and they had free lumpia, so that's the whole reason why I came anyway.
Okay, Mia, well, we're only as hard as we are on you because we love you. We just want you to be successful, but you have to work hard for it too.
I know, Dad. I will.
O siya, sige. I'm gonna let you focus on your studies then, ha? If you need anything, you just call me. You beat me.
I know. I will.
Okay, anak, I love you.
Love you too, Dad.
Bye.
Bye.
Where's the light? Efren, can you call the electric company? I do not know why is there brownout in America? Check. Where are these people? Who are these? Are there spirits in this house? Just so I cannot see.
No, Leia! You're supposed to kiss him now! I should have never let Josephine let me watch this drama. I just hope Ryan never sees me like this.
Hey, Pa! I'm home! back so early? I haven't started missing you yet. I was just... Are you okay, Pa?
Yeah, you know, just allergies.
Oh, right. Yeah, stay away from the shrimp. But I was just so excited about my first week that I couldn't help but come home.
Oh, really?
I wanted to tell you in person rather than just call you anyway.
Oh, wow, that sounds so exciting. So, what's going on? That's having you come home after only a week?
Well, it's everything, really. I mean, it is just syllabus week, but my professors seem all right. And I've been going to a lot of those involvement fairs and getting all this free stuff. And
wow, did you bring anything for me? Right, Ryan?
I don't know.
Right?
Oh, I get along with my roommate really well, Pa.
Well, that sounds super exciting. I'm so glad you're enjoying it because, you know, it's not going to get any easier later on.
Oh, I know, Pa, but... Oh, I also went to the Filipino club call-out.
Oh, wow.
It was so much fun, man. And the board members seem really cool, and the other general members just seem really fun and friendly. And they're having this dance workshop that I'm super excited about because I'll be able to learn some Filipino dances. Isn't that awesome?
Wow, that sounds super exciting. Are you going to try out? I know you'd be a great dancer.
Wait, but yeah, I'm so hyped, but do you really think so? That I could dance?
Of course, son. Tell me, did they say anything about teaching Bogobo?
They didn't really go into detail about the dances, but why?
Well, back in the Philippines, when your dad was a strapping young lad, you know, I actually used to be a dancer.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
You?
Of course.
What kind of dance was it?
Oh, well, this is bringing back memories. It was actually called the Bogobo Rice Cycle. It was more of a tribal dance, you see, and it was used as a narrative to... poles, and then there were these guys who were playing the drums, and then
wow, that's just so interesting and amazing, Pa.
It really was.
I can almost picture it now.
Well, it was some of the best moments of my life until you and your mom came along at least. But no, I loved it because it allowed me to get away from all the hardships and struggles I had to face in the Philippines.
Oh, hardships and struggles?
Yeah.
I'm actually really interested in learning about your life in the Philippines, Pop.
Really? Well, I'm glad that you're finally showing an interest in our culture, son.
Thanks, Pop.
Where should I start? Well, you know how I was the eldest of my family, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so because of that, I had to be the most responsible, you know? I had the most responsibilities of all my siblings.
Right.
Well, because of that, I had to make sure that my other siblings, they were doing their homework before they were going out with their friends, making sure they did their chores before they went off and goofed off, you know, watching TV and whatnot, and making sure that they just became more responsible. But it was hard because we didn't have much where we lived. You see, during the school year, we would have to wake up super early in the morning and walk miles to school because we didn't have buses. And we didn't have as much as we do here in the States. We didn't have things like hot water all the time, nice clothes. We didn't really have plenty of food. But enough of that. What I'm trying to say is that, yes, life in the Philippines was hard. But the relationships from the dance and the people that I met there, they were just truly important, and it gave me a sense of kapamilya.
Kapamilya? What's that?
It means family. Some of the people that I met there and the relationships I forged with them, those would be some of the most important things in my life, even years after we had stopped dancing.
Really? How so?
Well, you know how I was the first one in my family to immigrate to the States, right? Well, luckily I didn't have to go it alone, and I came over with some of my friends from the dance. I actually set a picture over there. It shows me and my friends when we first came over to the States. Come on. This is a picture of when me and my friends first came over to the States.
Oh, that's Nino.
Yeah, that's your Nino and June.
Oh,
I forgot how ugly he was back then. But in all seriousness, coming over to the States, it was really scary because we didn't really know much English, me and my friends. So it was hard trying to find a job for us and trying to find a home to settle in. And overall, just settling in the United States was extremely difficult. But knowing that I didn't have to go it alone and that I had my friends to rely on, I'm just happy that you were able to find this Filipino club and dancing because I know it's going to be great for you.
Well, that's so inspiring, Pop. I mean, I'm just so excited now.
Well, I definitely think you should be. I'm excited for you too.
Thanks, Pop.
Yo, did you catch the game last night? Oh my days! Yeah, Alonzo? Oh my gosh! Yo, hey, Brian, what do you think of your game last night? Yeah, we know you're watching basketball. It's alright. Oh, hey! Is that real Neil over there? Yo! Hey, we should go talk to her. Oh, yeah, guys. Act natural. Hey, Mia.
Oh. Hey, Randy. I'm just on my lunch break right now.
Yo, that's cool, that's cool. So, hey, you coming to the dance workshop with me and the boys tonight?
I wasn't really planning on it, to be honest.
What? Really? Why not? Don't you want to learn some of these sick moves? You know what, boys? Let's show her, come on.
All right, boys, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, yeah. We're so good.
What do you say?
Okay, well, I'm honestly pretty busy. I have an assignment due at midnight today that I need to make sure that I have enough time to finish.
Oh, an assignment? What kind of assignment? Maybe I can help out, and then you can learn some of these sick moves.
Well, if that's the case, you and I are in the same chem class, right? You know, the one with Ryan too? That's the one that I need help on. Have you finished it yet?
Oh, yeah, the calculator. Yeah, I finished it. It took me a while, but I was able to get it done. I'll be flat out honest with you though, you know, dude to dude kind of thing. This is my second time taking the class, and I failed it last semester. It was really hard.
Oh gosh, you failed it?
I mean, you know, not everything goes as you planned it. I'm still gonna graduate on time and all. And it's not the end of the world. I mean,
Shoot, Hearing that makes me really want to make sure I get this assignment in on time. I really can't afford to fail any classes.
Oh, really? Well, hey, failing classes in college is totally normal. I mean, I'm not saying that you shouldn't try your best or anything. You should always try your best. But, like, I don't know. Sometimes people learn at different paces. Some people learn in a semester, and then some people like me just take a little bit longer. I had a hard time dealing with that fact when I failed a class last semester.
Well, it doesn't really seem like you're too upset about it now.
I mean, it happened a long time ago, so of course I'm not upset about it now. But Mia, let me tell you, when it happened, I was at a low, like the lowest of all lows. I was a mess. The messiest of all messes. It was not fire.
Well, if that's the case, then I really don't want to fail. You know what? My lunch break is about to be over. I gotta get back to work and then really get on studying. See ya.
Oh, wait, Mia, no, Dang. I didn't even get to tell her how much support I got from our Philippine members. And that's where I met you guys, my boys. Man, I love you guys! Bring it in! Come on!
Alright, so that concludes the basics for tinikling. It's probably one of the more challenging dances, especially I've never done before. But it's a super fun dance and you'll feel good about it once you get the hang of it. We're going to take a short break right now, and after that we'll start teaching you guys flying.
Alright, time to get some stretches in.
Hey Ryan! I'm so glad you made it out to the workshop. I really enjoy seeing new faces when it comes to learning your dances.
Oh, thanks, Prez. I mean, I was just so excited about this.
That's awesome. Have you ever been involved in Filipino dances before this?
Well, not really, but my pa back home, he's a dancer.
Wow, that's amazing! I'm sure you'll be a natural then. We actually use this workshop to do dances for this dance competition called Bamboo Battles, where other Filipinos call it. Speaking of which, you know over there, she usually plays a lot of big roles in any type of dance we put on. But she won't be around for much longer, so we're trying to find someone that could be you who will be taking to fill some role when she's gone. She can meet her. Hey, you know!
Hey, Prez. How's it going?
Great! You know! I just want to introduce you to Ryan. He's a freshman who's interested in coming to dancing this year.
Oh, really? Well, I'm Inel. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Well, I'll leave you two chat for a bit while I go get ready for the next dance.
So, you're interested in joining dance, huh? Have you ever done any dancing in the past?
Well, I mean, not really. Well, not at all, but my dad was a dancer in the Philippines when he was younger.
Oh, cool. I never would have guessed that you were Filipino.
Huh?
Oh, no. I just think it's so great that you want to, learn and put yourself out there. I'm sure Press told you about the competition Bamboo Battles, right?
Oh yeah, he did. You were a part of that, right?
A part of that? I'm actually the lead choreographer.
Whoa.
See, I did a lot of Filipino dancing back in high school because we had a Filipino club back then too, so when I came here, it was just natural for me to rise to the top.
That's so cool.
Hey, no, who are you even talking to?
Oh, Josie, have you met Ryan yet? He says he's interested in joining dance.
Oh, you're Filipino? I really couldn't tell.
That's exactly what I was saying. Oh my god. Do you like to eat Filipino foods? I know a lot of people get like kind of freaked out about it. Like I tried telling my friends outside the Filipino club,
also like to eat Filipino.
like balloons or iguana, and they just could not handle it. Yeah, it was a blood thing.
Of course I like to eat Filipino foods. My dad cooks it for me all the time. Like sinigang, adobo.
Yeah. I mean, of course, if you tell any non-Filipino about those two foods, of course they're gonna get freaked out.
Yes, they're freaked out.
Yeah, easily.
I'm Filipino too.
Right, that's right.
Hello? I love fluids. I love duck eggs!
Alright, everyone, it's not time for you, so please take your places. The next dance we'll be talking about is called Kwine. But before I talk about it any further, I'd like to give a brief overview of what Kwine is. Most Kwine storylines typically involve two tribes that initially fight but then collaborate in the end. So, here's a video as an example.
Loeb, that's all you got?
Tingnan mo to! Watch this!
fight, so be it.
Why does it have to be like this?
Why can't we all just come together?
You're right. We could be stronger together.
Sige, kapamilya.
Kapamilya.
everybody. You are dismissed.
Hey, good job out there. Good job to you too. Hey, enough. Great job performing out there.
Oh, hey, good job to you too, Ryan. You know you're not too bad for a freshman. It's easy for a lot of other people to catch on to these dances just because we've been exposed to the culture for all our lives. So I'm really amazed that you've been able to keep up. And I'm sure that everyone else in the audience is going to be super shocked to see someone like you dancing a traditional Filipino dance. You know, without being a full Filipino like yourself. But anyways, I'm going to grab some water, so keep up the good work.
What just happened?
Hey, Ryan! Great job performing. You've come a really long way since the first dance workshop. We're really glad that you stuck with this club for all this time.
Thanks, Brez. I mean, I've been really enjoying all these dance practices ever since I joined, but I was actually wanting to talk to you about something.
What's Ryan? What's up?
Well, like I said, I've been really enjoying everyone these past weeks. It's just been really, really fun. But I've been kind of having problems with Mel. So, like, she says things that I kind of just find offensive. She says things that just kind of, that marginalize me because I'm not full Filipino. And I know it shouldn't bother me, but it just does. And I know it shouldn't bother me because it's a joke, right? But like I said, it just does. And I don't know if she's realized it yet, but she's kind of been doing this ever since I've joined the club.
Oh, really? I guess I considered doing that, but I didn't know how much it was affecting you. I'm really sorry, Ryan. I really am. But I'm glad you can share it with me. One of the things about our club is making sure that we're all there for each other. I'll talk to her about it, see if that helps. I really appreciate you telling me, though. You've been to every event since the call-out, so you really are family to us.
Thanks, Bryce.
Speaking of the call, I wonder what happened to your friend Mia. I haven't seen her since.
Oh yeah, Mia. I do have her in one of my classes, but she's usually just asleep in the back. But, oh, I did talk to her a while back, and she did say that she's usually just busy with schoolwork, so.
I wonder how things are going for her. Maybe you should invite her to our next event. I love to see her again.
You know what? That's a really good idea. I'll ask her the next time I see her.
Awesome. Let's put this away and help everyone clean up.
Awesome. Hey, Mia! Earphones. Hey, Mia, wait up!
Ryan, what's up? Did you need anything? You know, the homework assignment is posted online.
No. I mean, like, we haven't really talked much, and I figured we could chat a bit.
Well, what's there really to talk about?
Well, since you asked, there's been a lot going on. So, like, ever since the Filipino club call-out, there was this dance workshop, and ever since that, I mean, I went to the dance shop, but, like, ever since that, I've been just having so much fun because we're preparing for the bamboo battle. But besides that, you know. How about you, though? How are you?
You know, just homework and stuff and work.
Oh, hey, actually, if you're just doing that, you should definitely come to our next social event. It's gonna be a potluck in the park, and everyone's gonna bring food but if you don't want to bring anything, you could just cook something with the board members, or just bring cups or something. Everybody's been kind of wondering where you've been, and we kind of just want to see you out there.
I don't really know if I have enough time to go out and buy anything or cook anything, so I'm probably just going to pass on that.
Oh, come on. Really? I mean, we've all been wanting to see you.
I can't. I'm studying. Like, I have an exam coming up anyway.
I mean, don't you ever take any breaks?
Didn't I just tell you that there's
you
an
can just
exam
take a
coming up
break
that I need to study for?
No. You look, you could just take a break if you come with us.
I don't want to come with you guys.
You don't have to stay the entire time. You could just stop by if you want. You don't have to bring food. This just one event. Come on, please. Just one event.
You know what? No, I can't. I don't want to. So could you please stop asking me about it? Jeez, I don't even talk to you a lot, but you're always doing this.
Doing what?
You keep telling me to go do stuff even when I tell you no. Don't you get it? No means no.
No, don't you get it. I'm only inviting you because we care about you. You know, I never see you doing anything during class, and sometimes you're even asleep. All you do is work and study. Don't you ever think that maybe some other people are worried about you?
I don't think you really get it. What can you know about anything? You say that you understand how I'm feeling, but how could you possibly understand me at all? You don't even know me, Ryan. But you know what? Listen up, because I'm going to tell you right now. I don't just study for the fun of it, okay? Studying is important. Grades are important. What I choose to do with my life right now will affect me in the future, and I plan on being successful in the future. And you know what? I'm not going to get there just by sitting around with other people. I have to work for it, Ryan. Haven't your parents ever told you that you have to work for things? I don't know about you, but my parents did everything to get me here right now. All the struggles they faced and the hardships they went through. I can't let it all go to waste. Can you even imagine how hard it is to come here and make a life for yourself, much less for another person? Do you even have any idea how hard it is to travel overseas without knowing anyone, without knowing a lot of English, getting dirty looks because you're not the same skin tone as anyone else, trying to find a job and trying to make money just to survive and just to live. Can you even imagine going through all that? Probably not, Ryan, because you're only half Filipino. On top of that, they eventually had to raise a child. My parents did everything that they could to give me a quality life, and I'm not going to let that go to waste. I will do everything that I can to make them proud, and I will do everything that I can to give them a quality life. So whoever's worried about me needs to just worry about themselves. I don't need anyone's help, and I especially don't need the help of an annoying freshman like you telling me how I should be spending my time. So do me a favor and leave me alone.
Hey, Randy? Yeah, it's about Mia. I'll tell you all about it, but I might need your help with something.
All right, Randy, you can do this. Gotta help Ryan. Gotta text me. All right, you can do this. Here we go. Hey, dude. What's up? Send. It's been a while since I've seen you. Send. Buddy, send.
Hey, Randy. Sorry, but I can't talk right now. Busy studying for an exam. Send.
What? Really? Oh, dude. Send. You're always studying. Send. Every time I talk to you, send. It's either working or studying. Send. Why don't you ever take a break? How about hanging out with me and Philippine? Send. Just for a little bit. Send. Oh. I promise we won't take up too much time. Send. I'll even chill out on texting you so much. Send. Winky face. Send. All right. So, what do you say?
Oh my gosh, leave me alone, Randy. Okay, fine, but you have to keep your word. Send. Where should I meet you? Send.
All right. Let's see. Oh, in the math building. Send. Room 302. Send. See you there, buddy. Send. All right. 3, 2, 1. Hey, Mia!
Let's go!
It's a surprise for you.
For me? What for?
Well, I'll let Ryan explain.
So, remember that other day when we talked after class? I mean, well, you seemed really stressed out, and we all kind of just wanted to do something for you. we've all been wondering how you've been, and not just me, but the entire club too. And we know that you haven't been around much, that you're a very busy person, but we want you to know, as a club, we're a family. And we'll always care about you no matter what. So we kind of had to we thought about putting this together for you, and didn't really know how you'd react, but we figured it'd be worth a shot.
Wow, you guys did all of this just for me? That's crazy. I'm just one person, and I can't believe you guys care about me so much, even though we're not that close. But thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I don't know what to say.
Well, you really don't have to say anything. Just know that if you ever need anything, we're all here for you. So why don't you grab something to eat and relax before you go back to studying?
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, Ryan, let me take the first plate. Thanks, dude. Bye. Alright, I'm gonna get some adobo.
Hey, Ryan, can I talk to you for a sec?
Yeah, sure enough. What's up?
Well, Kaz and I talked the other day, and I guess we kind of talked about you a bit, and I just wanted to apologize for everything rude I said about you only being a mixed Filipino. Just because only one of your parents is Filipino doesn't make you any less of a Filipino than anyone else here. You love our culture, and that's really what matters. And hey, maybe you can take my place and be cultural director someday. But like you said, we're all family here. We should all be here for each other, and the way I acted just goes against all that, so I'm sorry.
I mean, well, thanks, Anel. I really, really appreciate it. Honestly, it's really hard being a mixed ethnic background, and it's really hard trying to figure out which group I really truly belong into. But ever since I joined this club, I've really felt a sense of community, and I really do feel like I belong in this family. So, besides that, we're cool?
Yeah, we're cool. I'm gonna grab some food, so I'll see you around.
Thank you. I mean, yeah. Oh, man. Adobo!
Hey, Ryan. Can I talk to you for a second?
Oh, hey, Mia. Yeah, are you enjoying the food?
Oh, yeah. Great. I actually just came here to apologize for the things that I said the other day. I really didn't mean for anything to come off hurtful, and you know what? I really let my emotions get the best of me, but you're right. I haven't really been taking care of myself. I haven't really been doing anything to combat the stress and all the studying, but I'm really thankful that all of you guys as a club came out and did this for me, because no one has ever done anything like this for me before. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, thank you, Ryan.
Well, first off, thank you, Mia, and I accept your apology. And like I said before, we are a family, and even though you haven't really been around much, we'll always still care about you. And even though you say that you're a busy person, we hope that we'll still be able to see you around.
Yeah, hopefully in the future I'll be around. I'll see what I can do.
Awesome. That's great. Oh, yeah, dude, I'm so happy that you went to surprise, man. You know, me and the boys, we tried our absolute best to just make sure that dance was absolutely fire for you.
Yeah, that is really something.
So, are you gonna go back to studying now?
Well, I actually think I can stay a little bit longer. There's still plenty of food left, and you know us Filipinos.
Plenty of food left.
Yeah. Can go to waste.
Can't go to waste.
Let's go get some. Come on.
Let's go eat.
Not fire. Hey, Ryan. Oh, hey, Randy. I'm so glad you guys were able to come to the show.
Yeah, of course, man. We're gonna cheer you on.
Bamboo battles.
Are you guys
absolutely fire out there?
Are you guys nervous?
A little bit, but honestly, I'm just so much more excited.
Well, you know, this is the first time I'm seeing you guys perform, so no pressure or anything.
Oh, that doesn't really help, but thanks anyway.
Oh, hey, are you guys the next dance coming up?
Oh,
maybe we should go
sure.
take our seats so that you can get ready.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, but hey, group hug for good luck.
Oh yeah, hey guys, come on, group hug.
Hey, bring it in, guys, bring it in, come on. All right, hey, hands in. Philippine on 3. 1, 2, 3.